Alright. What is going on, everybody? This is the weekly Smash Masters tournament. This week is number 68. I'm your host, Mudkip, and first on deck for you we have CPU 1 against DTR Jr. Players are getting set up on stage, and stage selection will begin here shortly. I haven't seen much of DTR Jr. playing, but I heard he uses Bowser Jr., so that's, a pretty interesting character selection for Smash. I mean, I've not seen many people use Bowser Jr., not knocking him or nothing, but it'll be interesting to see, and it'll also be interesting to see if CPU1 stays on his signature Pac-Man throughout this set here. Got a small set for you guys. All matches will be taking place on the stream, and all matches will be best of 5 series. So first player to win 3 matches wins the set. And still used to say moves on to the next round, but wins that set and gets a better round robin placement. Also welcome for announcements. We have this Thursday coming up, December the 18th for our FGC Weekly. We do have a White Elephant exchange. Bring something just under $25 to participate in the exchange. Not obligatory in order to participate in the tournament, but it's just something we're doing on the side in lieu of holiday season. And I would like to wish everyone a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. We'll do that again next week. Oh, looks like we have a mirror match, Donkey Kong match, to start off this set. DTR getting the better of the early offensive exchange, CPU1 firing right back. I'm a huge Donkey Kong aficionado myself. He is my favorite character in Smash. So really excited to see both of these players take the Donkey Kong this early. What a spike by CPU! CPU spikes DTR down and takes him down to 2 stocks early in the going. DTR is looking to respond. I love that skin on DTR, by the way. DTR able to knock CPU1 up and out and take him down to 2 stocks. This is a 2-2 stock match and against DTR and CPU1. Both of these players are using Donkey Kong. This is a Donkey Kong mirror match. CPU1 getting the better of that exchange. DTR looking to generate some offense of his own. DTR ledge guard CPU and pounds him off the stage to take CPU down to 1 stock. What a job by DTR here early in game 1 of this first set we got for you guys. CPU1 with a nice counter there. CPU1 looking for the clapback. Nothing to do there. Thought better of it. CPU1 has to let DTR back on the stage. Looking for a throw. Gets it. Throws DTR off the stage. Looking for a spike now. Up spikes DTR, but DTR is able to recover. Throws DTR into the stage. DTR looking for some offense now. DTR misses his super punt. DTR is also at 180% health. CPU1's at 84% health, so both of these players are in danger of getting knocked out with just 1 shot from the other. CPU1 with the throw gets it, knocks DTR up and out to take him down to 1 stop. What'll happen here? What a slap from DTR to take CPU out and take game 1 away from CPU. Game 1 will go to DTR.
Start the battle. Donkey Kong.
straight back to the Donkey Kong mirror match for game 2.
3, 2, 1, go!
And here we go. Both of these players looking for to generate some early offense. CPU1 getting the better of the exchange there. CPU1 with a spinning fist. Almost knocks DTR1 off the stage, but DTR1's able to recover. DTR with another nice recovery there. CPU going right back on the attack, not letting up on him. CPU looking for the up spike. Gets it, but nothing to do against DTR there. DTR saves CPU1. He knocks himself out in the process as he can't recover back on stage. CPU1 will be taking first stock here. DTR knocks CPU1 out, up and out, to take him down to 2 stocks. This is back to 2 stock game in game 2 of this set. CPU1 looking to generate some offense against DTR, knock him off the side of the stage. Has DTR buried, unable to do anything there. DTR try to cannonball roll into CPU1, doesn't get anything. CPU1, what a spike by DTR. Both of these players go down to 1 stock as DTR can't recover after that down spike against CPU1 there. Tried valiantly, but wasn't able to come up with a spike. CPU with a headbutt, DTR with the up throw, looks for a up smash, doesn't get it. Hits CPU off the stage. CPU looking to knock DTR out, even this setup. Throws DTR off the stage, DTR is able to recover, goes for the throw again. DTR boosts CPU1 back on the stage. Both of these players recover. CPU gets the better of that offensive exchange and wins game 2 of this set.
Battle. Donkey Kong.
Game 3 about to get underway for you guys shortly. Both of these players staying right back on Donkey Kong.
1, go!
Both of these players trying to figure each other out. DTR looking for some offense. CPU1 trying to generate some offense of his own. Unable to come up with any thus far. Finds a little bit of offense there against DTR. Lays on the spinning fist against DTR. We'll see what comes of this one. DTR is able to recover back on the stage, going on the offensive against CPU1 now. CPU1 almost gets knocked off the stage. He's able to make a smooth recovery there. Nice job by CPU1. All for naught, though, as DTR is able to knock him up and out to take him down to 2 stops. CPU1 looking to return the favor against DTR now. We'll see what happens here. CPU1 continuing to go on the offensive. Is able to knock DTR up and out with a strong attack there by CPU1 off the stage. Good job by CPU1 to even this game back up at 2 stocks. 2 will go down to 1 stock first. DTR looking for the throw against CPU. CPU recovers and bounces back. DTR going on the offensive exchange. Offense again. CPU was able to recover on the stage. Bear rolls into DTR, knocks him around a bit. Up smashes against DTR. Almost sends him flying, but doesn't do anything there as DTR is able to recover. CPU1 going for the throw. CPU1 has it. Both of them use spinning fists to get back onto the stage. DTR is ledge guarding now, looking for a spike against CPU. CPU and does not get it. CPU boosts DTR there. CPU up throws DTR. DTR may not make this recovery. Somehow he's able to. I think CPU may have helped him out there. DTR looking for the throw, gets it, and knocks CPU1 out. DTR has to be careful though, he's at 158% damage. DTR's at stock advantage, and, well, I would say damage advantage, but he does have to be careful that he doesn't get taken out by CPU1 there, which he just did. CPU1 gets the throw off the side of the stage, goes DTR, and DTR goes down to one stock. This is a one stock match now. Sega is even at one game apiece. Who will take game 3? Will it be TTR or will it be CPU1? DDR almost spiked himself down out there, and he does. He's unable to recover. CPU1 with a smooth recovery, and CPU1 takes game 3. Town City will be the match 4 stage. Both of these players going right back on Donkey Kong.
3, 2, 1, go!
For iteration purposes, CPU1's the go Donkey Kong and DTR's the purple. CPU1 going on the offense early is able to find some. Very good job by CPU1 to keep the attack going on DTR. Looking for the throw here. Will he get it? He gets the spike. Spikes DTR off the podium there. DTR with the offense and is able to work himself back onto the stage. CPU1 going to look for the throw finish there. Gets the throw finish. CPU1 has to be careful here. DTR looking to generate some offense against CPU1 as he's already down to 2 stocks and at a stock disadvantage. CPU1 avoids DTR for the time being. DTR looks to try to get the offense going. Jumps right into a CPU1 spinning fist. DTR with a spinning fist of his own, trying to knock CPU1 up and out to take him down to 2 stocks. CPU1 continue to go on the offense, ground pounds into an uppercut. What a job by CPU1 to take DTR down to 1 stop. DTR with the sidekick finish knocks CPU out and takes him down to 2 stops. CPU looking to capitalize on game 4 and take this set away from DTR. Will he be able to do so? Goes for the up throw, goes for the up spike. DTR spikes CPU1 right back. CPU1 winding up a super punch. Will he get knockout punch here? Is he going to go for it, and is he going to get it? DTR goes for the headbutt, goes for the sidekick. CPU1 is still alive. CPU1's trying to generate any offense he can get. CPU1's also down on 1 stop. CPU1 has a damage advantage though. DTR has to be careful there. DTR gets the down spike. DTR gets another down spike and a couple of sidekicks to boot. What a job by DTR to come back in this match. But CPR may close it out here if he lands his super punch here. Side fist into DTR side fist into CPU. Knocks him up and out. And there is going to be a game 5, guys, against DTR and CPU.
Start the battle. Donkey Kong. 3, 2, 1, go!
Game 5 getting on the way. DTR looking for the early offense. CPU1 just trying to duck out of DTR's way right now. We'll see what happens here. DTR is able to work himself back on the stage. CPU1 in hot pursuit of DTR. CPU looking for the up spike, doesn't get it. Gives DTR1. DTR1 with the offense right here. trying to avoid CPU now. CPU one up spikes DTR a few times. DTR tries to get back on stage with a spinning fist, isn't able to do so. CPU one takes DTR out for first stock advantage. DTR returning the favor with a couple of ground pounds into an up spike to knock CPU one out to take him down to 2 stocks. Nice combo by DTR there. Nice response by CPU1 with a spinning fist. And knock DTR off the side of the stage there. CPU1 goes for a throw, he gets it. DTR goes for a spinning fist, he gets that. DTR goes for a spike. He doesn't get that, and CPU1 somehow able to duck out of the way, but all for naught. DTR with the offense and knocks CPU1 up and out to take him down to 1 stock. CPU1's at 1 stock, he has to be careful here. DTR looking to win game 5 and win this set. We'll see what happens. CPU1 has to figure some sort of offense out. DTR is at 139% damage. 154. That could do it for DTR. He's at 164. DTR lands back on the platform against CPU1 there. Is able to pound CPU1 up and out to take him down to 0, to take him out and win this match at 164% damage. Next set on screen is Coleslaw against DTR Jr. Both of these players getting set up on stage.
Start the battle.
Coleslaw gonna lock in on Shulk. DTR may look to lock in on Bowser Jr.
Donkey Kong.
Game 1, DTR ends up locking in on Donkey Kong. This match is underway. Coleslaw getting the early offense going in this one against DTR. DTR responds with some offense of his own. DTR with the couple of up spikes. Coleslaw's in trouble. Coleslaw is able to recover. DTR goes for the throw off the side of the stage. DTR is able to get it, but Coleslaw is able to recover there. Coleslaw's in trouble. He's at 105% damage. DTR's at 68. Coleslaw with the first knockout blow to take DTR down to 2 stocks. DTR responds and knocks Coleslaw out. Good effort by Coleslaw though. DTR going right back on the offense. Coleslaw playing a little bit of defense, trying to translate that into offense. We'll see what happens here. But it's advantage DTR right now. DTR with the offensive onslaught going. Knocks Coleslaw off the stage. Coleslaw slashes his way back onto the stage. DTR's going to throw him. DTR's going to get the throw finish. And take CPU1 down. Take Coleslaw down to 1 stop. Coleslaw looking to stay out of DTR's hair right now and just generate some offense to knock him down to 1 stop. Coleslaw may have it there. Coleslaw goes for the stage dive, goes for the slash, almost has to finish. Oh, what a finish by Coleslaw. DTR almost got the recovery, but unable to do so there. Coleslaw going right back on the attack. Coleslaw looking to take game one away from DTR. DTR looking for the spinning fist against Coleslaw, doesn't get it. Coleslaw looking to generate some offense against DTR. DTR is going to go for the throw finish. Coleslaw goes for the up slash. Coleslaw gets knocked out first. Game one will go to DTR. Very valiant effort by Coleslaw there. Game 2 is going to take place on Battlefield.
Isabel. Donkey Kong.
DTR is going to stay on Donkey Kong, and Coleslaw is going to stay on Shoal.
3, 2, 1, go!
Game 2 is underway against DTR and Coleslaw. Coleslaw looking for the early offense. He's able to generate a little bit of it against DTR. DTR looking to go on the offensive here. DTR looking for a down spike, doesn't get that. Goes for the up throw, gets that. Misses the up spike. Coleslaw ducks out of the way. Coleslaw right back on the offense against DTR. DTR sends flying. Coleslaw with a slash to knock DTR up and out. Take him down to 2 stocks. Coleslaw going right back on the offense against DTR. DTR with a wipes Coleslaw almost off the side of the stage. Coleslaw is able to recover. Coleslaw looking for gets a couple of slashes in. Looking to up spike DTR. DTR is able to dodge Coleslaw for the time being. Coleslaw with another up spike. Coleslaw looking for a finish. Hits the last up spike to get the job done against DTR. DTR knocks Coleslaw up and out to take Coleslaw down to 2 stocks. Coleslaw is looking to win game 2. Take game 2 away from DTR. He's doing a very good job of it so far. DTR's at 53% damage. Coleslaw has stock and damage advantage right now. It's looking like game 2 is going to go to Coleslaw. If Coleslaw can clutch up and finish this match, DTR trying to stay alive right now and trying to get the knockout against Coleslaw to take him down to 1 stock and make this a 1 stock match. DTR with a swipe. Coleslaw's not going to recover. Coleslaw's going to go down to 1 stock. DTR with a damage there on Coleslaw, putting the pressure right on him. But Coleslaw's going to dive off the stage and goes for a stage dive slash. Gets all of it, knocks DTR up and out to win game 2. Been a pretty formidable showing by both Coleslaw and DTR. And also shout out to CPU1. Coleslaw staying on choke. DTR staying on Donkey Kong.
3, 2, 1, go! Speed!
Coleslaw with the early offense against DTR here. Coleslaw with a couple of slashes against DTR. Is able to damage DTR a bit. DTR looking to get some offense going of his own. Goes for the up spike. Doesn't get anything there. Coleslaw's looking for some offense. DTR has to block. Coleslaw looking for an up spike. Doesn't get it. DTR goes for the up throw. Gets all of that. Spikes Coleslaw up off the stage. Coleslaw gets sent flying. Coleslaw are able to slash his way back onto the stage. Coleslaw looking to ledge guard. DTR not going to let that happen. Very good flying fist by DTR there. Coleslaw with the up slash gets DTR and takes him down to 2 stock. This is a 2 stock match. This is anybody's match. Coleslaw looking to get the early damage advantage and is able to do so. What an offensive onslaught by Coleslaw. Coleslaw looking for the down slash. Gets a couple of offensive maneuvers in. DTR going right back on the offense and trying to generate some of his own. Coleslaw's not going to let him though. Coleslaw with a side slash knocks DTR up and out. Take him down to 1 stock. Who will win this game? DTR looking to stay alive. Is able to do so. Coleslaw right back on the offense. DTR responds with an up spike. Almost knocks Coleslaw out. That may do it there. Coleslaw made it go down to 1 stock. Coleslaw is still alive. Coleslaw recovers. Walks into a barrel roll by DTR. Nothing happens after. DTR tries to go for another barrel roll. Coleslaw has to dodge out of the way. Coleslaw with an up slash to take DTR out of the game.
Stop battle. Donkey Kong. 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, straight into the next match. Coleslaw looking for some early offense, is able to get some against DTR. DTR's at 29%, 45, 60, 74%. It has been Coleslaw this game thus far. Coleslaw looking to call set against DTR. We'll see if he's able to do so. Or if it'll be DTR that takes this game. DTR coming back with some offense of his own. With a few up spikes. Gets a couple of those. Coleslaw with a spike. Coleslaw with a couple of slashes. Gets him against DTR. DTR has to go right back on the offense of his own. Throws Coleslaw off the stage. Coleslaw is unable to recover. This is a 2-stock match, folks. Uh-oh. DTR has a punch charge up. We'll see if he's able to use it against Coleslaw here. DTR with the up throw. What a parry by DTR to parry Coleslaw slash there. DTR going for the headbutt. Almost gets that. Coleslaw with a couple of slashes. DTR misses a punch live. And Coleslaw misses a slash. DTR doesn't miss the barrel roller. Gets that against Coleslaw. Coleslaw looking to finish DTR off. DTR looking to do the same. DTR with the up throw, gets all of it. Throws Coleslaw, and Coleslaw gets knocked out and gets taken down to 1 stock. Get 1 stock advantage, DTR, at least for the time being. DTR with a swipe. Coleslaw with a counter. Coleslaw is able to recover and knock DTR out at the same time. Very good job by Coleslaw there. Coleslaw looking to call this set right here. Coleslaw with the offensive exchange against DTR. DTR is looking to stay alive and knock Coleslaw out. Oh, what a counter by Coleslaw. DTR spikes Coleslaw and DTR takes this game away from Coleslaw. What a offensive onslaught by DTR right at the end of there to hang on. This match will be going to Game 5 against Coleslaw and DTR. I'm noticing a pattern here. Looks like most of these matches will be going to Game 5. At least the first couple half.
2, 1, go!
Coleslaw looking to take take it in this do or die match right here. DTR also knows what's at stake, looking to fend off Coleslaw. Both of these players getting damage in early. DTR with the up spike here damages Coleslaw a little bit more. Bear rolls into Coleslaw. Coleslaw has to duck out of the way. Coleslaw is trying to find his offense here. Is able to find some there against DTR. Has to keep it up if he wants to win this match. Nice block by DTR. Nice up spike. DTR blocks the offensive onslaught from Coleslaw. Throws Coleslaw off the side of the stage. Coleslaw is unable to recover. DTR's at 63% damage now. Has a stock advantage at least. Not the damage advantage. But DTR is looking to make the most of this. Throws Coleslaw up. Nothing comes of it. Coleslaw looks for a couple of up spikes against DTR. Doesn't get that. What a play off the stage by DTR. DTR knocks Coleslaw off the side of the stage. Coleslaw is unable to recover, and Coleslaw goes right down to one stock. Coleslaw is looking to take DTR down to one stock here. DTR is able to recover. Coleslaw with one definitive slash that sends DTR down to two stops. Coleslaw has to stay patient here if he wants to win this set against DTR. DTR is going right back on the offense, blocks a few of Coleslaw's attacks, but Coleslaw is going right back on the offense. Coleslaw has a smash slash up now. Try saying that 5 times fast. Coleslaw gets the finish against DTR, and both of these players are now at one stop. Oh, Coleslaw has a buster slash. He does pretty good when he has that. Coleslaw with the offense. Coleslaw continuing the offense. Coleslaw with the up spike. Follows him with another up spike. Side spikes DTR. DTR knocks Coleslaw off the side of the stage. One fall to a finish. Game 5 goes to DTR, and your winner by knockout is also DTR. Very solid job by both of these competitors to take the set all the way to game 5. Congratulations are in order for both of these players. The next set will be against Rising and Coleslaw. So Coleslaw is now in the second match. DTR has also played 2 matches, so both of these players will have 2 more matches to play. CPU1, I believe, has 3 more matches to play. And so does Rising after this. Coleslaw will stay on his signature choke. We will see who Rising chooses to play here. Rising elects to play Ganondorf.
3, 2, 1, go! Speed!
Coleslaw going with Speed Slash. Both of these players looking to generate offense. It looks like it's going to be Rising first. Rising almost knocks himself out. That could have been disastrous for Rising. Rising just trying to dodge Coleslaw right now and make him burn his slashes. Rising's doing a good job of doing that thus far. Coleslaw with a smash slash attack. Knocks Rising off the stage. Coleslaw looking to finish with a slash is unable to get it. But Rising almost knocks himself off the side of the stage. Coleslaw is able to slash him off the stage, but Rising is able to make a recovery. But Coleslaw knocks Rising up. No finish there. Coleslaw with a spike. Rising has to recover. Rising knocks Coleslaw off the stage. Saves Coleslaw. And Rising is able to recover himself. And Rising goes down to 2 stocks. Stock advantage Coleslaw here in game 1. Rising going right back on the offense as soon as he responds. Coleslaw with some offense of his own too. What a kick by Rising. Kicks Coleslaw right off the stage. Rising with a flip kick to knock the Coleslaw down to 2 stocks early in game 1. We'll see what happens here. Coleslaw going right back on the offense against Rising. Coleslaw with a with a throw and a down slash on the stage against Rising. Rising's at 88%. Rising is at 101%. Rising gets slashed off the side of the stage. Coleslaw has to make a recovery against Coleslaw. Is able to do so. Rising with a grab and gets it. Coleslaw looking for some up slashes. Gets that one. Gets that one and finishes Rising off to take him down to 1 stock here in game 1. It's looking like game 1's going to go to Coleslaw. We'll see what happens here though. Rising was trying to generate some offense. Rising slashes Coleslaw up with the up slash and knocks Coleslaw up and out to take Coleslaw down to 1 stop. Coleslaw going right back on the offense against Rising. Showcase the speedier of the two out of him and Ganondorf. We'll see what happens here. Rising looking to generate offense. Touches into Coleslaw. Coleslaw with a shield slash up now. Now to a smash slash again. Looking to generate some offense against Rising here. Rising shoulder blocks Coleslaw. Almost knocks Coleslaw out. Coleslaw with a side slash. Coleslaw looking for the down spike. Doesn't get that. Rising comes back and grabs Coleslaw and throws him onto the stage. What a shot by Rising. Rising takes Coleslaw up and out to take game 1. Game 2 will take place on Hollow Bastion against Rising and Coleslaw.
1, go!
Coleslaw getting the offense going early. Rising looking to dodge Coleslaw. Unable to do so thus far. Rising returning with some offense of his own. Coleslaw with a down slash onto the stage. Rising is able to recover and get back onto the stage. Rising with the up slash. Coleslaw blocks. Coleslaw with a side slash off the side of the stage against Rising. Coleslaw with the up slash. Rising with a kick. Misses a kick wide. Coleslaw going right back on the offense against Rising. Coleslaw blocks one of Rising's kicks. Rising looking to stage guard Coleslaw. Rising kicks Coleslaw off the opposite side of the stage. Kicks Coleslaw again there. Coleslaw getting sent flying. Coleslaw has to make a recovery and does. Coleslaw slashes Rising and takes Rising down to 2 stocks. Rising looks to kick into Coleslaw and Coleslaw just slashes him there. Rising just upbeat Coleslaw straight into oblivion. Takes Coleslaw down to 2 stocks. This is now a 2-stock match. Get the better of this offensive exchange here and win and take game 2. Looking like Coleslaw with the early offense going. Coleslaw's already got Rising at 75% damage. Rising comes back with a hard slash and takes Coleslaw down to 1 stock. But game 2 looking to go Rising's way now. Rising misses a flip kick. Coleslaw looking to go right back on the offense. Rising with a grab. Rising gets the grab. What a counter by Coleslaw and a parry. What a Rising tries to up B into Coleslaw. Coleslaw with a counter. Knocks Rising down to 1 stock. Rising charges an up slash. Misses it against Coleslaw. Coleslaw going right back on the offense. Has to be careful. Coleslaw is only on 1 stock. Has 102% damage. All for naught. Rising charges up an attack and knocks Coleslaw up and out to win game 2 here. Game 3 is set to take place again at Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium 2, I might add. Wow. Rising's going with the early offense here and getting a bunch of kicks in against Coleslaw. Already has Coleslaw at 74% damage, now 89% damage, now 108. One kick from Rising could do Coleslaw and then take him down to 2 stocks. Coleslaw looking to stay alive. Coleslaw with a couple of up slashes against Rising and gets it. Rising looking to slide kick into Coleslaw, doesn't get that though. Coleslaw with Rising with a grab and the shoulder tackle gets it, finally gets it, and nails Coleslaw with it to take Coleslaw down to 2 stocks. Coleslaw has to figure something out here. He's on the verge of losing games 3. If Rising wins this one, he will win the set. Can Coleslaw come back with a reverse sweep? Coleslaw is going to look to do that here. Rising drops Coleslaw, slams him down into the stage. Coleslaw slashes Rising off the opposite end of the stage. Rising's able to recover. Rising with a shoulder tackle against Coleslaw. Rising looking for a down spike, runs into another shoulder tackle by Coleslaw. Coleslaw runs into another shoulder tackle by Rising. Sorry there. Rising's able to recover on stage first. Coleslaw's able to do the same. Coleslaw with a shield slash up, now with a smash slash. Rising continuing the offense against Coleslaw. Coleslaw makes a smooth recovery, looks to slash Rising up off the stage. He's almost able to get it, but Rising's able to recover. Rising with a slide kick right into Coleslaw. Rising with a grab. Is able to grab Coleslaw. Rising with the up spike and knocks Coleslaw up and out to take this set away from Coleslaw. This set will go to Rising. Next match on stage is CPU 1 against Rising.
Battle. Donkey Kong. Ganondorf.
DTR going. Rising's going with Ganondorf and CPU1's going to go with Donkey Kong. Rising's getting the better of the early offensive exchange here against CPU1. CPU1's already at 39% damage. Rising only at 24%. Rising with a damage advantage now. Rising looks to go for some offense against CPU1, is able to get it. CPU1 dives right back on stage and goes right after Rising. Tries to generate some offense of his own. Hasn't been able to find any thus far. I don't know what Rising was looking for there, but he didn't get any of that. Rising with a kick knocks CPU1 off the opposite side of the stage. Looking to life guard against CPU1. CPU1 still is able to recover. CPU1 with a spike almost knocks Rising up and out. Rising with the throw and with a kick knocks CPU1 up and out to take CPU1 down to 2 stops. CPU1 throws Rising off the side of the stage to take Rising down to 2 stops. Rising with a throw against CPU1. Rising with a down kick. Gets that against CPU1. CPU1 barrel rolls into Rising. Gets a couple of slams in. Kicks Rising off the side of the stage to take Rising down to 1 stock. Happened here between CPU1 and Rising. Stay tuned and find out. CPU1 playing strategically and knocks Rising off the side of the stage twice to get a 2 stock advantage against Rising. Now it has a one stock advantage because CPU1 has two been knocked out. CPU1's going for the throw spike again off the side of the stage. Gets it. CPU1 wins game one of this set against Rising.
Start the battle. Ganondorf, Donkey Kong.
Rising gonna go right back on Ganondorf, and CPU1 going right back on Donkey Kong. CPU1 barrel rolls into Rising. Rising looking for a flip kick. Doesn't get that against CPU1. Rising looking for some offense. Up slashes, connects with CPU1. CPU1's at 102% damage now. Rising with a flip kick, gets all of that. CPU1 gets taken down to 2 stock early. This is looking like an instant repeat of last match. CPU1 misses his clap. CPU1 going for a spinning hammer fist, is able to get that. Able to get the up spike against Rising. Rising at 134% damage. Rising has to be careful. Rising shoulder tackle CPU1, lands a couple of kicks. Rising with a side slash. Gets CPU1 down to 1 stop. CPU1 looking for a thunderclap, gets it against Rising, takes Rising down to 2 stops. Rising with a throw. Rising can't follow up after that. CPU with a ground pound with nothing to do against Rising there. CPU gets the ground pound that time, is able to generate some offense against Rising. It looks like CPU1 has a super punch charged up. CPU1 with a couple of spinning fists that connect into Rising. CPU1 barrel rolls into Rising, gets that, knocks Rising off the side of the stage. CPU1 blocks and parries Rising. Rising with an up slash. We'll see who got the better of that exchange. It'll be Rising. Rising takes game 2 away from CPU1.
Start the battle. Donkey Kong.
Game 3 will be CPU1 on Donkey Kong and Rising on Ganondorf again. See what happens here in game 3.
1, go!
Rising looking to go for on the offense, but it's CPU1 that gets the better of that offensive exchange against Rising. Rising coming up with some offense here, a couple of kicks and a couple of combos against CPU1. CPU1's Rising almost off the stage. Rising is able to get CPU1 off the stage, but unable to take him down to 2 stocks just here yet. CPU1 with a headbutt right into Rising. Rising is able to recover from that though. CPU1 with a kick against Rising. Rising is also able to recover against that. Rising kicks CPU1 off the side of the stage. CPU1 has to recover and does. CPU1 has to recover again and does. Rising with a charge attack and gets it against CPU1 to take him down to 2 stops. CPU1 with a couple of up spikes. Looking for a spike hammer fist, doesn't get it, but no need to anyway as Rising's unable to recover and Rising goes down to 2 stocks. 2 stock match against Rising and CPU here in game 3. CPU wins this game here. Rising, CPU with a nice headbutt there against Rising. The berry Rising, but unable to come up with anything after that. CPU1 with a couple of ground pounds, gets that against Rising, goes for another headbutt, goes for a super punch, gets that against Rising. CPU1 looking to take game 3 away from Rising. Move on to game 4, but he's going to have to get past Rising here. Rising with a couple of kicks, Rising still staying alive for the time being. Up slashes CPU1, knocks him up off the stage to take CPU1 right down to 1 stock. Ganondorf trying to dodge CPU1's attack. CPU1 gets a barrel into into Rising. CPU1 looking for some offense. Rising coming right back with some offense of his own. CPU1's at 100% health now. Rising is at 44. Who's going to win game 3 here? Rising gets knocked CPU1 off the stage. Grabs CPU1. Right from there. CPU1 uses spinning fist against Rising, but is unable to make a recovery, as Rising will be the one who takes game 3. Game 3 will go to Rising.
Donkey Kong.
Game 4 sees CPU1 stay on Donkey Kong and Rising stay in on Ganondorf.
2, 1, go!
CPU1 barrel rolls right into Rising, looking to get the early offense going against them. Very good job by CPU1 to continue the offense. CPU1's able to get the recovery there. Kicks Rising. Kicks Rising again. He's trying to look for the finish. He's able to get it. Rising's not able to recover. Rising goes down to 2 stocks. Rising looking to side slash CPU. CPU1 able to recover on the stage and start attacking Rising immediately. Rising's looking to knock CPU1 off the side of the stage. He's unable to get anything going thus far. Rising with a grab against CPU1 is able to get that. CPU1 looking for a couple of up smashes. Is able to get that as well against Rising. Rising with the up smash, that'll seal the deal against CPU1 and take him down to 2 stocks here. Rising goes for the throw, gets it. CPU1's off the side of the stage. CPU1 recovers. CPU1 looking to generate some offense now against Rising. Barrel rolls into Rising, gets all of that. Rising goes for a flip kick. Is able to connect with one there. Knocks CPU1 off the side of the stage almost. That one sends CPU1 flying and takes CPU1 down to 1 stop. CPU1 ground pound. CPU1 up spikes Rising, and Rising gets sent flying to get taken down to 1 stop. What a job by both of these players here. Ganondorf for the down spike against CPU1. Rising looking for a side slash against CPU1. Is able to knock CPU1 off the side of the stage. CPU1's in danger here. CPU1's clinging on at 113% damage against Rising's 23. CPU1 take one more away from Rising and force the game 5. We'll see what happens here. CPU1 looking to do just that. Rising's able to recover. CPU1 is able to knock him off the side of the stage again. Rising's looking for a kick, doesn't get that. Rising goes for a shoulder tackle, gets that. Kicks CPU1 and knocks a 1 fall to a finish. And Rising will win this set against CPU1. The next set on stream will be CPU1 against Coleslaw. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is Smash Masters 68. I'm your host, Mudkip. We're most of the way through this Smash tournament. This set coming up for you is CPU1 against Coleslaw. Do a standing check real quick. The standings are as follows. In first place is Rising. In second place is DTR Jr. Third place is Coleslaw. In third place is CPU1, I'm sorry. In fourth place is Coleslaw. It looks like CPU1 and Coleslaw will be the last of their set. And the last set for them for the night, as they both have played the other two players. And I guess DPR and Rising will go back. We'll be going at it to see who takes first place in the main event. Game 1 underway though. We got a game 1 to call against CPU1 and Coleslaw here. Coleslaw getting the damage going early against CPU1. Coleslaw on Piranha Plant, CPU1's on Donkey Kong. Coleslaw's got to recover, got to get a recovery going. Coleslaw's able to get a recovery going. Coleslaw kind of spit a spike ball at CPU1. Coleslaw with a side attack against CPU1 there. Coleslaw with a down spike knocks CPU1 up and out. What a good job by Coleslaw there. Coleslaw with a spike ball gets that right into CPU1. Nice projectile firing by Coleslaw there. Coleslaw with a grab. Coleslaw gets the grab. Almost throws CPU1 off the side of the stage. CPU1 has to duck out of the way of that spike ball. CPU1 looking to charge up a super punch. CPU1 looks to knock Coleslaw up off the side of the stage. Nothing to do there. Coleslaw gets the offense going. Coleslaw with a down spike against CPU1 there to knock him up and out to take CPU1 down to one stop. CPU1 looking to respond against Coleslaw here. Coleslaw has played Piranha Plant before. Haven't seen much of it though. He typically plays Jolt. CPU1 typically plays Pac-Man, but looks like both of these players are willing to go outside of their comfort zone to explore new players here. New characters that they've never played with. CPU1 looking to generate the offense against Coleslaw. CPU1's getting a couple of up attacks going. CPU1 has a punch charge. Is able to get it against Coleslaw. Knocks Coleslaw up and out to take Coleslaw down to one stop. CPU1 has came back and strategically even this game up. CPU1 looks for a spike ball. Doesn't get it. Coleslaw looks for a spike ball. Doesn't get it against CPU1. Looks for an up attack. Looks for his up smash. Doesn't get that either. CPU1 with the up attack against Coleslaw now. Gets that. CPU1 punches Coleslaw hard. Coleslaw goes flying off the side of the stage. Coleslaw has to make a recovery. Coleslaw with the up spike and knocks CPU1 up and out to take game 1 of the series. Very good job by Coleslaw there against CPU1. We'll see where game 2 goes. CPU1 electing to stay on Donkey Kong and Coleslaw electing to stay on Piranha Plant. Here for game 2. Game 2 will take place at Pokemon Stadium. CPU1 getting the offense going against Coleslaw early here. Coleslaw responding with some offense of his own, looking to knock CPU1 up and out, but CPU1's not going to have any of it. CPU1 claps Coleslaw, almost knocks him off the side of the stage. CPU1 with a barrel roll, looking to spike Coleslaw, doesn't get it. Gets the up smash instead. That'll do the trick against Coleslaw. Coleslaw goes down to 2 stops. Coleslaw looking to side spike CPU1, gets all of that. Coleslaw with a nice combo. Coleslaw looking to shoot a spike ball at CPU. Doesn't get it. Gets the up spike there against CPU1 though. That'll work too. Knocks CPU1 up and out to 2 stops. Coleslaw with the offensive combos going here early again. Coleslaw knocking CPU1 up and around a bit. Coleslaw looking to spit a spike ball. Doesn't get it against CPU1. CPU1 knocks Coleslaw up off the side of the stage. Coleslaw is able to make a recovery. Coleslaw with a grab. Coleslaw with a spike ball right into CPU1 take CPU1 right down to one stop. Nice recovery by Coleslaw there to come up with a spike ball and launch that right into CPU1. CPU1 looking to take Coleslaw right down to one stop. Is not able to do so there. Coleslaw is able to make a smooth recovery. Coleslaw with a side smash looking to take CPU1 out, but CPU1 gets the better of that exchange. Knocks Coleslaw out to take him down to one stop. CPU1 continuing to generate the offense, continuing to put the offensive pressure right back on Coleslaw. Coleslaw throws CPU1 off the side of the stage. Looks for a spike ball finish, doesn't get that. Coleslaw has to duck out of the way of CPU1. CPU1 misses a ground and pound. Coleslaw misses a spike ball. CPU1 doesn't miss a rotating hammer fist though. Recovers back on the stage nicely against CPU1 here. Coleslaw goes for the throw. Coleslaw goes for the spike, doesn't get that. CPU1 looking to knock Coleslaw out. Coleslaw blocking a very nice block there against CPU1. Coleslaw looking for the spike and finish. CPU1 right back to it. Coleslaw with a down spike. CPU1 still somehow win this match. CPU1 winding up a punch. Coleslaw looking for a side spike to end this match. Deflects Coleslaw spike ball. Coleslaw spike ball CPU1 off the side of the stage. I have never seen that before. What a play by Coleslaw to take game 2 away from CPU1.
Stop battle. Corona Blast.
Coleslaw with the early offense going against CPU1 here. CPU1 has to figure something out. It's been game 3 all Coleslaw. CPU1's able to make a recovery. Coleslaw has to block the attack from CPU1 there. CPU1 blocks Coleslaw's spike ball. Coleslaw right back with a combo. Coleslaw misses that spike ball that was intended for CPU1. CPU1's at 141% damage, 156. Coleslaw looking to get the first knockout going here. Is almost able to knock CPU1 up and out to take him down to 2 stops. Looking to exchange against Coleslaw there. Coleslaw gets the better of that exchange and goes with a down spike to finish CPU1 off to take him down to 2 stops. Coleslaw looking to take game 3 in this set away from CPU1. CPU1 just looking to stay alive at this point. What a down spike again from Coleslaw to take CPU1 down to 1 stop. Coleslaw playing very wise here in game 3 against CPU1. Getting every single down spike he's went for. CPU1 just looking to stay alive. CPU1 may have just saved Coleslaw there. Both of the players recover. Coleslaw looking for the better of the offensive exchange. Gets it. Coleslaw is able to get back on stage. CPU1 returning the favor with a down spike against Coleslaw to take Coleslaw on the 2 stop. But it may go too late for CPU1 as Coleslaw has his number and Coleslaw looking for the combos to end this match. Coleslaw finds another combo against CPU1. CPU1 gets knocked off the side of the stage. Coleslaw makes a smooth recovery there to save himself. CPU1 does the same. Coleslaw looking for another spike. CPU1 not going to get that to him. CPU1 hard up spikes Coleslaw. Knocks him back onto the side of the stage. Coleslaw looking for a spike ball against CPU1. Coleslaw got all of that spike ball, spits it right into CPU1 off the stage to win this set. And now, for your main event of the evening, it'll be DTR Jr. against Rising. That was a very fun set to call against CPU1 and Coleslaw there. Congratulations are in order to Coleslaw on Piranha Plant, taking that set away from CPU1. DTR Jr. and Rising will be your featured main event of this evening. This game could go all 5 games. This set could go all 5 games. So stick around, folks. We got another fun one to call for you. Stage 1 for game 1 is going to Yoshi's Story.
Start battle.
Ooh, Rising going Brave Bird and picks random, as does DTR Jr. So DTR Jr. is Bowser and Rising is Zero Suit Samus? I do believe. Yep, that is Zero Suit Samus. So game 1 of Zero Suit Samus and Bowser gets underway here. We'll see what happens. It's looking like DTR's getting the better of the early offensive exchange, looking to knock Rising up and out, but Rising with some offense of his own now. DTR with a shell spin, looking to knock Rising up and out, but unable to do so thus far. Rising comes back with some offense of his own. DTR gets the first stock against Rising, and Rising goes down to 2 stocks here early in game 1. Rising looking to make a recovery against DTR. DTR's not going to let that happen so easily, though. DTR still at a perfect 3 stocks. Rising's at 2 stocks. Rising's at 2 stocks and 80% damage. Anything can happen in this match. DTR gets the better of that offensive exchange. Goes Rising right into a shell spin. Shell spins against Rising again there. Rising has to recover on the stage, and he does. DTR knocks Rising off the opposite end of the stage. Rising kicks DTR, looking to knock him off the stage. Rising with the up spike against DTR there. DTR with a reverse shell. DTR gets the reverse shell spin into the throw and knocks Rising up and out to take Rising down to 1 stock. Rising looking to take DTR down to 1 stock, but Rising knocks himself out in the process, so game 1 will go to DTR. Both of the players went random there. We'll see if they do the same thing for the rest of the set. Game 2 will be going to Unova Pokemon League for match 2. Right back to the random selections for both of these players. Toon Link against Samus will be this matchup. This matchup is going to be fun, guys. Both of these players have projectiles. Samus getting the better of the early offensive exchange against Toon Link there. That'll be Rising on Toon Link, DTR and Samus. DTR won game 1. He's going to be looking to win game 2 and take a 2-game advantage against Rising here. DTR gets his laser ball and fires it into Rising and gets Rising and damages Rising a good bit there. Rising trying to throw bombs against DTR, is able to get a few of them. Doesn't get that one there. It's DTR blocked. Rising going right back on with the offense. But DTR looking to generate some offense of his own and knock Rising up and out to take him down to 2 stocks. DTR with the up spike into Rising, misses his laser shot, is able to side spike Rising off the side of the stage. And DTR gets the first stock advantage here in this set. Rising looking to generate some offense. Rising hasn't been able to find any thus far. It's been game 2 all DTR thus far. DTR is sitting at 115% damage. We'll see what he can come up with against Rising. Rising looking just to stay alive right now in this set. DTR charges a shot, misses the shot against Rising. Rising throws DTR off the side of the stage, throws a bomb into DTR. DTR has to make a recovery, is unable to do so. DTR goes down to 2 stocks, but has damage advantage against Rising. Rising with a boomerang, smacks DTR with it. DTR with a charge beam impending. Right into and spawns a bomb. Gets all of that charge beam, fires that right into Rising. Rising at 113%. Rising has to be careful here. Rising charges a beam off the side of the stage. Finishes charging it. Shoots Rising with it, knocks him up and out to take him down to 1 stock. Rising looking to go up this set 2-0. Nice boomerang shot from DTR looking to go up in this set 2-0. Nice boomerang shot from Rising there though. Rising looking to get back into this match and take DTR down to 1 stop. That hasn't happened yet thus far though, right? DTR with a smooth recovery. DTR missed his shot there against Rising. That's the thing about playing 2 lanes. He is kind of small, so those projectiles are really easy to miss against him. Tons of proximity mine. Rising's not going to go and fall for that though. DTR makes a smooth recovery onto the side of the stage. DTR with the up spike against Rising. Rising with an up slash right into a charge beam by DTR. DTR takes game 2 away from Rising. Game 3 will go to small battlefield.
Stop battle.
Back with a random selection. If DTR wins this match, DTR will win this set. Palutena against Rosalina and Luma will be this matchup on small battlefield. It'll be Rising on Rosalina and Luna and DTR on Palutena. I think I'm saying her name right. If I'm butchering the name, I apologize in advance. But I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Palutena. Anywho, Palutena looking like she's getting the worst end of this offensive exchange from Rosie and Luna here. Just gonna call them Rosie and Luna for short sake purposes. Palutena teleports back onto the stage. Rosie and Luma looking to damage. Rising looking to close in on damage and knock DTR down to 2 stocks early in this going. But DTR firing back with some offense of his own and not getting into Rising's trap that he's trying to set earlier. I guess Rosalina and her pal Luma are like their system buddies. Right? DTR looking for a couple of laser beam shots, but unable to get them. Looking to knock Rising up and out early in this game here. Unable to do so thus far. Both of these players have done really good at staying alive. DTR does have a teleporting ability that kind of helps him teleport back onto the side of the stage whenever he's too close to falling off. Rising looking to knock DTR out, but DTR is not going to let that happen, not so easily. DTR somehow up spikes Rising, knocks him out. Rising will be the first person to go down to 2 stocks. DTR will follow after a nice attack here from Rising. DTR about to get knocked off the side of the stage, able to make a smooth recovery against Rising. DTR going right back on the offensive attack onslaught against Rising. As Rising is sitting at 74% damage. As Rising sitting at 88% damage. Looking to finish Rising off here. Is able to get a couple of projectile shots off against Rising. Is able to continue to do so. Goes for the up spike, goes for the down spike, gets that against Rising. Finishes Rising off to knock Rising down to 1 stock. DTR looking to call this set and claim first place against Rising. Let's see if he's able to do so here. Rising going right back on the offense of his own. DTR teleports back onto the side of the stage. He's able to grab onto the ledge to make a recovery. Rising not going to let him come back so easily though. But DTR does so anyway and continues the offensive onslaught against Rising. Rising's at 83% damage. DTR's at 75% damage. DTR loses Luna. DTR is only alive on Rosalina now. Rising is, I'm sorry. Rising responds with Luma. DTR misses that projectile shot there. Kills Luna again. Rising has to stay alive here. Rising's able to do so thus far. Rising looking for another up spike against DTR, but unable to get it. DTR dodging against Rising there very wisely. DTR with a teleport off the side onto the side of the stage against Rising. Rising looking to ledge guard against DTR. Unable to do so there, but DTR teleports right onto the stage, right into a waiting Rising charge attack. DTR gets taken down to 1 stock. Rising looking to take game 3 away from DTR. We'll see if he's able to. DTR with the offensive combo right there against Rising. Rising's able to recover at least for the time being. DTR teleports, misses, gets it, jumps off the side of the stage, is unable to teleport back. Game 3 will swing Rising's way. What a luck of fate there for Rising. Rising somehow stays alive long enough to win Game 3. Game 4 will be swinging over to the Fountain of Dreams. Both of these players stay on random. This has been a terrific set to call. DTR and Bayonetta against Rising on Ice Climbers. Now, I will go out and say this. I have not seen Ice Climbers played at in this tournament. At least not at the weekly. Like, maybe at the Smash local, but not at the weekly. And the pre-local is the one we do before the big Smash tournament. But Rising getting some pretty good use out of Ice Climbers. He's figuring out how to use them here against DTR's Bayonetta. I know one of the players is named Nana, and I forget what the other Ice Climber's name is. But it's kind of hard when you have to go up against 2 players, and that's kind of what Ice Climbers are. They help each other. If they can knock one of them out and you knock them both out, that may be... Hold on, I'm kind of curious now. Ice Climbers at Bayonetta at 155% damage. DTR is the first person to go down to 2 stocks. This is game 4 against DTR and Rising. DTR looking to knock Rising up and out there. Rising still somehow stays alive, at least on Nana. Okay, Nana and Popo. That's the name of the 2 Ice Climbers. look that up and Google that. Ouch! DTR with a black fist that knocks Rising down to 2 stocks. Rising looking to go on the offense against DTR here. Is able to do so, but DTR with the up spike of his own and knocks Rising around a little bit. Rising with the up spike on DTR. DTR has to recover. DTR does. Rising with a block against DTR. Rising with a hammer spin, nails into DTR. Rising with the up spike against DTR. Rising has to make a recovery. He's able to do so. Rising looking for another fist shot. Unable to get that against. DTR is looking for another fist shot. Gets that one there. DTR slows down time for the time being. Misses the 2 shots that he takes. Oh, as the ice climb is separated. One spinning hammer shot from Rising seals the deal and knocks DTR down to 1 stock. What a parry by Rising there on Ice Climbers against DTR's Bayonetta. DTR going right after Rising. DTR wants to take him down to 1 stock here. They're at 102% damage. Anything can happen. Rising still on the offensive onslaught against DTR. DTR is trying to knock Popo out at least. They're both able to make a recovery. Rising with the up spike against DTR. Rising gets that. DTR going right back for the offensive. Rising with a hammer spin against DTR. DTR is looking to knock Popo out at least. DTR able to do that. Popo somehow recovers. Rising with a hammer spin right into DTR. Both of these players are at a pretty high amount of damage. But Rising does have stock advantage. Rising doesn't let DTR spawn his fist shot. DTR looking for some offense against Rising. Rising with a hammer shot against DTR. Rising with a down spike and sends Ice Climber flying. Well, at least one of them. Here could possibly go the other one. DTR sends Nana flying and finally knocks Rising out to take him down to 1 stock. Rising looking to knock DTR out here. Almost had it with the up spike. DTR is able to make a recovery. One more up spike hammer shot from Rising will seal the deal. Rising has even this series up at 2 games apiece. I called it earlier, folks. This match could go all. This set could go all 5 games, and this set does go all 5 games. What a way to finish this match! This set will finish on the Fountain of Dream. Rising going on random, and so is DTR. DTR is going to be on Lucas, and Rising's going to be on Crom.
1, go!
DTR looking to get the offensive exchange going against Rising, but it is Rising who gets the better of the early offensive exchange against DTR, at least for the time being. DTR with a nice parry there. DTR with a KP Fire gets both of those. And KP Lightning, KP Thunder gets Rising. Rising has DTR damage at 100% health. 100% damage. DTR with a barrier right into Rising, knocks Rising up and out to take him down to 2 stocks early in this match. Rising at a high amount of damage. DTR at a high amount of damage though. So DTR does have to be careful. Rising comes back with a hard slash. DTR with a barrier there to knock Rising out. That last stock he took. Rising able to get the stock right back. Rising has the damage disadvantage though. We'll see what happens here. DTR is on Lucas and Rising is on Crom. This is our main event of the evening. Lucas with his barrier Very nice job by DTR there. Very nice job by Rising to not let DTR recover on the side of the stage. DTR has to KP Thunder himself and propel himself back onto the ledge of the stage. Rising looking to knock DTR up and out here. DTR is able to make a recovery that time. DTR is able to grab onto the ledge and make another recovery. DTR with a throw. DTR into a KP Thunder. It's Rising at least with some of it. Rising's able to recover. Rising's able to hard slash DTR. Rising looking for a knockout punch here to take DTR down to one stock. Rising may have gotten all of that one there, but DTR still stays alive. DTR with a couple of KP fires right back at Rising. DTR is going to KP Thunder Rising off the side of the stage. Rising's going to miss his recovery up slash. Rising's going to ledge guard DTR now to make sure he doesn't get on the stage. But DTR does so anyway because that's just what DTR does. DTR with a KP fire. DTR with a KP Thunder. DTR eats a sword slash from Rising, and that's gotta leave a mark. This match has come down to the very last stop. So has this set. DTR spawned the KP fires, getting the barrier attack against Rising there. Hits that KP fire, misses that KP Thunder because Rising blocks it. Rising with some more blocks. DTR with a couple of blocks of his own. DTR hits another KP fire against Rising. DTR throws Rising off the side of the stage. KP thunders him. Rising misses the recovery up slash. And your winner by knockout, DTR. This has been a very fun set to call, guys, and that'll conclude this week of Smash Masters. Tune in back on Thursday night for our FGC weekly. We're also doing a White Elephant exchange. Please don't forget. And this has been Smash Masters. I'm your host, Mudkip. We will see you next Monday night right back here at 7 o'clock. Good night, folks.